Good afternoon, Mr. Garmah. My name is GeorgeLyn Mulbah. I will be talking on HTML lists and tables and HTML forms. HTML lists and tables are to display data and organize content on a web page. Firstly, let us look at order list. Order list is a list where the items are directly numbered by the browser. It is used when the sequence of items matter, such as steps in a receipt, instruction, or ranking. We also use order list when the order of items is important, like for example, reading instruction or direction. This is the example of order list by my explanation. Now we move to unordered list. Unordered list is a list where the items are not in any specific order. Here is an example of unordered list. Doesn't add importance to the list. Let us look at the differences between ordered list and unordered list. Ordered list is a list where the items are written in sequence, and unordered list is a list where the items are not in any sequence. Now let us move to HTML table. HTML table is used to organize data in rows and columns. HTML table is also good for displaying structured information like times, table, results, products, etc. Let us talk about some of HTML table attributes like TD, TH, TR. TD stands for table data, TR stands for table rows, and TH stands for table header. Table begins and ends the table. Table row starts a new row in a horizontal line. Table headers create a new header, bold and central by default. Table data create a data cell in a normal cell content. HTML table also have table borders, cells padding, width, and a line. Table border also adds a border to the tables, and cells padding can also create space between the cells. Width at the length of the table, and aligns the table. This is an example of table. You have the TH, table header, TR, table rows, TD, table data. We now move to HTML form. What is HTML form? HTML form is used to collect user information. Examples of HTML forms are login forms, contact forms, and sign up web pages. Important input attributes are name. Name are identifier for the input. Placeholder. Placeholder shows the hint inside the input. Value. Value set default value. Require. Require makes the field mandatory. The form data is usually sent to the server email or handled by JavaScript. Each input names becomes the key in the subdata. By my explanation, this is the example of forms and input. We now move to validation in HTML. Validation in HTML is the process of checking if the user information is correct before submitting a form. Why we use validation? We use validation to prevent form submission with empty or invalid data. It also saves server resources and improves user experience. If action equals submit, the browser sends file to a data called submit to your server. You can also use client-side validation done in the browser using HTML attributes. Here are some examples of validation. This is the end of my video. I want to say a very big thanks to Mr. Garmah for everything he taught us, and I pray that my video come out to be one of the best, and I can't wait for us to meet Friday the 13th. Bye.